Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on decantboutique.com. Today, we're looking at the website again to see what we have. Today's brand is Parfums de Marly. Parfums de Marly, alright? Another big niche brand here. We have a ton of Parfums de Marly fragrances for you guys to try. Let's start off. We're gonna go through like usual, just the male selection, just to keep the video on the appropriate length. We don't want to be here all day. First one here on the list, as you guys can see, we have Parfums de Marly Layton. Now this one is apple, it's cardamom, it smells like a very much a niche versions of the original Hugo Boss number 6 or Hugo Boss bottle with added note of cardamom from Line with the L'Homme. Is super sexy. As you guys can imagine, both of those fragrances are super sexy. Combine the two, you have an even sexier fragrance that is also extremely versatile. You can use this anytime. I've smelled this one off a couple people that are in the Fragcon when I was visiting them, and in Milan as well, and it's just the sillage of this is phenomenal. It smells phenomenal. So it's one of those fragrances where I'm laughing simply because I cannot believe that it's just that good. At first I smelled it, it was it leaned a lot towards the designer end, so I wasn't really too into it at first. But the more I smell it off people, the more I smell it on myself, it's good. It's really good. It's one that I highly recommend you guys try it out if you guys have not done so yet. So yeah. That's Layton Parfums de Marly. Next one from the Parfums de Marly, we have Harriet, of course, this one right here. This guy is gonna be not a clone, but an inspiration from Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. There you go. But Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille is a heavy tobacco vanilla scent. It's also a little bit not old school, but a little bit on the mature side, hard to wear. It's very artsy, but very hard to wear. Harriet takes that DNA, made it wearable, made it mass appealing, amped up the sweetness, bring down the tobacco. It just creates the DNA, well, not create, but it brings that DNA from a more artsy tone into a more mass appealing modern tone, if you will. So if you're into Tobacco Vanille and you want something that is easier to wear, easier to pull off, then Parfums de Marly Harriet. I mean, yeah, that's the only thing to go for from this brand. So I highly recommend this one if you like Tobacco Vanille. Next one here, we have Parfums de Marly's Percival. Now Percival is nice. It's, to me, not my favorite of the Parfums de Marly fragrances. It leans very heavily designer, and for the price, not my favorite. I'm just gonna be straight up honest here. For the price, not my favorite. But hey, it's a decant website, so you can try out a decant for yourself on the cheap. Just try it out yourself first, see if you like it. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you won't, you know what I mean? So yeah, just try it out yourself. But for me, it's just a fresh blue fragrance, a fresh blue shower gel fragrance that, gosh, I just wish niche brands would stop doing this. Next one, we have Parfums de Marly Layton exclusive. Now this one takes the Layton DNA and makes it more niche, if you will. It adds coffee, adds oud, adds a lot of darker elements to make it just an overall more well-rounded fragrance. And it has more depth, it has more richness, more depth to it, as opposed to just being mass appealing. It still retains that mass appealingness, although not as mass appealing as the original Layton. But to me, as a niche lover, as someone who has a lot of fragrances, I really dig this fragrance a lot. I really enjoy Layton exclusive quite a bit. Next one here, we have Parfums de Marly Pegasus. Pegasus here is really good. It takes the DNA from Dior's Hypnotic Poison, which is a woman's fragrance, if you guys don't know that. But it takes that kind of vanilla-y, really gourmandish vanilla DNA, adds some metallicness to it, and boom, you get Pegasus. So Hypnotic Poison to me smells, if you smell that fragrance, it smells very feminine. But Pegasus, with the added metallic notes, actually makes it masculine. So you can wear this one, and to me it smells really good. I like it. It's one of the more popular releases from Parfums de Marly, although I would argue now that Layton kind of took that spot from Pegasus a while back. But yeah, Pegasus is still really good. I used to own it, sold it because I wasn't wearing it enough, but it's still a good scent. I still recommend it. But if you're gonna go for a straight up mass appeal, I still recommend Layton over this one. Next one here, we have Parfums de Mali Orhan or Orjan. Depends on how you want to pronounce it. This one is a very gourmandish, cinnamon, like apple pie-ish kind of fragrance. It smells really rich, deep, rich, very niche. It's really good. If you're a niche lover, you like fall, wintertime fragrances, you like darker, warmer fragrances, this is a good one. I recommend this. Performance on these, also yeah, performance on Parfums de Mali fragrances, by the way, top tier. Like they last legitimately forever, so there's no takeaway there. Oh, I should probably turn on this light, help you guys out here. There you go. Yeah, sorry, didn't get to turn on that light earlier. But yeah, next one here we have Parfums de Mali Setli. And Setli is one that is just, it's good. It's good. It's a solid, fresh fragrance. I like it, not much to complain about it. It is, for me, better than Percival in terms of uniqueness factor. It's not super designery, but still, it's still not my favorite from the bunch. I'm gonna be honest, it's not my favorite from the bunch, but it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Next one here we have Parfums de Mali Kalan. Kalan here takes Baccarat Rouge and made it more masculine. Baccarat Rouge leans very sweet, and it tends to just stay sweet, and that's one thing I don't like about Baccarat Rouge 540 from Maison Fresh's Kirkjohn, is that it's a little bit too sweet for me. Like it feels too sweet for my taste. It has this kind of like a candy cane sugariness to it. Yeah, that's just not for me. Parfums de Mali Kalan though adds a bit of a darker nuances to it to make it more masculine, and I enjoy Kalan more than I enjoy Baccarat Rouge 540 personally. So yeah, this one, if you like Baccarat Rouge 540, you want a more masculine version, I recommend you test this one out. It's a good one. Next we have Habdan. Now Habdan is going to be a similar kind of theme to Orhan, where it's kind of like an apple cinnamon kind of a gourmandish fragrance. It's really good. This one I prefer over Orjan, to be honest with you, because Orjan is more heavily on the cinnamon, and it's just a little bit more spicy. Habdan is a little bit more gourmandish and sweet, which I like personally. So yeah, Habdan is going to be the one to go for me when it comes to like a darker fall scent from Parfums de Mali. I don't own it, but someday I do want to own this one. It's really good. If you like gourmand scent, you're gonna enjoy this one. All right, let's move on here. We have Godolphin. Now Godolphin is a leather fruity fragrance. If you know Tuscan leather in any way at all, you'll know this DNA well. This one is not the fruitiness in this one is not the raspberry, which is in Tuscan leather. If you guys know, Tuscan leather is leather raspberry, which gives it that kind of sweetness with the darkness. Godolphin is just a mixed fruit, so it smells a little bit different in the fruity nuances, but when you smell it, there's no mistake in it. It smells very much like Tuscan leather in inspiration. So you guys might notice by now, me talking about this brand, you guys might notice that there's a lot of inspiration. So Parfums de Mali, I know, we see, we hear you, we see what you're trying to do. Wow. Parfums de Mali, potentially a clone house in disguise. Yeah, I said it. Next one here we have Parfums de Mali Galloway. Galloway is nice, it's fresh, to me, it's alright. It's alright. It's never been a popular Parfums de Mali release anyway, and for not that great, especially when in comparison to the newer, not that great. It's just not that great, especially when in comparison to the newer, fresher releases like Setli and Leighton. This one just doesn't really stand too much of a chance. It's a little bit on the boring, fresh end to me, so not really my pick for Parfums de Mali. It's a little weak. Yeah, it's a little weak. Let's move on. This is the one from Parfums de Mali that I have not tried yet. Byerly. I've tried it, but I don't remember at all what it smells like. And that means two things. It means number one, I have a really bad memory, or number two, it's just so it's just so boring that I just don't remember it. Because normally when I smell a good fragrance at the store, when I'm doing first impression, normally like if it's good, I remember that fragrance right away. I'm like, damn, I like this one. I gotta try this one out more. I would have that kind of reaction. But with this one, it's like I didn't get any reaction from it. Like I remember trying it and I just put it down, you know? So to me, if I remember correctly, it was just a so-so fragrance. Not my favorite one, and it's all right. It's alright. It didn't get any reaction out of me the first time I smelled it for sure, so it wasn't a banger for me. So there you go. That's it for all the Parfums de Mali male collection that we have so far. I believe Cologne was the newest ones. Cologne and Sedley were the two newest ones. And there's one more from Parfums de Mali coming out. It's just we don't have samples of that one just yet. I don't know when it's actually going to be released or if it's already released. Don't remember that well, but if there's more, we'll get more. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.